Hello guys, welcome back to my I'm sorry. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube video. So today I've built a French house. I think it's a house. It looks like a house to me. It looks pretty wee baguette. So if my voice sounds kind of weird in this video, it's because I'm kind of sick. So if you hear a big sneeze in the background, it's because I'm battling the harshest sickness known to man. Anyway, so this is what the house looks like. I really like it. I like all the vines. I like all the details. I love the shutters on the windows. I think that I'm getting like way better at building. I think I added way more detail to this than I would my other builds because I've been feeling kind of self-conscious to my on my other builds. Don't look at that back. It's not done. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's not done. So, have mercy. Anyway, I like all the vines that I added. It looks really nice. I think the decals really make the builds together. So, yeah. It looks pretty nice. Anyway, I'm just gonna be like talking to you guys about my thought process. So, this build only took like a day to build, or maybe not like a day, but maybe like 12 hours combined, because I think when I start building, I lock in on the build. Like, that's the only thing that I think of for the whole day. Like, don't bother me, I'm building. I'm just straight building for like 12 hours straight. Maybe not 12 hours straight. I'll like go to sleep and then come back at like 6 a.m. in the morning and then finish the build. So yeah, like I'm really good at me personally, I don't know why I call myself such a slow builder, even though it literally only takes me like one day to build like a house like this. And it has like a good amount of detail. Like, I'm not saying like this isn't detailed at all. Like, this is pretty detailed. But yeah, I've lied to so many people saying that I'm a pretty slow builder. I am not a slow builder at all. So anyway, while building this, I used a reference photo. English. I used a reference photo on Pinterest for this build. So for some reason, like every time I try and like build, it takes a long time for me to trust the process. That's why it's super hard for me to record, because even like for this build, like it took me like halfway. I had to do like the first wall for me to think, oh, let me trust the process. Let me not delete this. There are so many videos and clips that I could have used for YouTube videos, but I just did not trust the process at all. So I didn't trust the process at all because I thought it would look bad. That's why I always start in between. Even for the last video I made, I started in between so I could literally trust the process, because I don't want to like waste space on my computer or anything. So yeah, that's why I don't like recording. It's so inconvenient, because especially when I'm using like a reference photo, because when I'm using a reference photo, I have to flip back and forth into like from one page to Roblox again. Like I have to know what I'm building exactly, because if I don't, it's gonna look lopsided. It's gonna look horrible. So yeah, on this build I didn't really expand that much on like the exterior. I mean, like I did, like you see all the vines and like the backyard, but I didn't like this build is literally, it has no path leading up to it, because I think I'm really bad at like adding stuff to the exterior. Like most of my plots, they're literally just in the middle of nowhere. Like there's no like, you don't think of like the main focus is the build. There's nothing that important about like the exterior. Wait, on this part, I really love adding, I like my builds to be like really dirty. I don't know what it is. I just love when my builds look dirty and run down and just, it's been there for like 500 years and stuff. I don't know. You see like me adding like cracks and like dirt piles everywhere, because I think my style of house is just like old rundown houses. I think those are like the prettiest types of houses. I love like looking outside when I'm in a car and I just see old houses covered in vines. Like half my builds are overgrown houses. Like those are just my favorite type of houses ever. I'm pretty sure I made like like 7 overgrown houses because I just really like them. Guys, in this build there will most likely not be an interior because I hate interiors. I hate them. I hate interiors so much. I just can't. I have so many builds with the interior just not done because there's such an inconvenience. I just don't like doing them. They're just so annoying, honestly, because I spend 12 hours straight building a house, and then you wanna burden me. You wanna burden me to make the inside of this beautiful house? No, it's not gonna happen. I should pay people to like make my interior. That's a good idea though. Like I should pay people to make my interiors because I hate doing them. I mean, when I do them, I'm not saying I can't make interiors. I can make an interior. Don't get me wrong. But it's just that I'm too lazy. I just can't. It takes so long. Like there's, especially like exteriors have a lot of detail and stuff, but in interior, oh my god, they have so much detail, and they're honestly like this. I wouldn't say like the most important, but like, they're not the most important part of a build, but like, well, I don't know, but I just can't. I can't. Maybe my friends should do my interiors because they're really good interior builders. Me, I am good. I have a few interiors that I'm really proud of, but I just don't like doing them because they take so long. They take way longer than any exterior I've ever done. It takes like a few days for me to finish an interior. And that's coming from a fast builder. I'm a pretty fast freaking builder. Why do interiors take so long to finish? So, yeah. People always wonder how I have so much money to make all the builds that I'm doing. I've told a lot of people. I've told a lot of people this, but I won a like $35,000 $35,000 Robux giveaway in French Rose's Discord. I don't even know how I won. I don't even know how I won. Like during that time, this was like last year. I was never like, I was barely even active in that server. I was only in that server to like show off my builds. I was literally the most inactive person ever. It even took me like a day to see the notification that I won a Robux giveaway. Like it took me like a day because I was at school all day. I didn't know. I barely even look at Discord. So it was surprising when I looked and I saw, oh, I have a notification. And they said, oh, Shelly won a 35,000. First it was supposed to be 50,000, but Roblox take like a chunk out. So it was in the end it was like 35,000. But it said, oh, Shelly won a 50,000 Robux giveaway. I was like, huh? No, I didn't. I swear I thought this was a freaking scam. I was like, the person that texted me, I was like, is this a scam? You're lying. And then the person told me to like make a shirt or something, and I made it looking suspicious, like, because I've already been hacked before. So I was taking this, so I was like an FBI agent. Like I was so suspicious because I've already been hacked before. So this is not gonna happen again. So so he told me to make a shirt, and I made the shirt, and then I sent the link to him. I was so scared to send that link to him. I was thinking somehow he's gonna go into that link and freaking become like the best hacker ever, and then go into my account, because that's happened to my friend before. So I was like scared, and I just was so suspicious. So I sent the link, and he bought the shirt. At first, it took like a minute for it to process, because it's a lot of Robux. It took like a minute for it to process. I was like, man, this didn't work. This didn't work. You're a freaking liar. And then I refreshed. Bro, why did I see 35,000 Robux? I was like, what? I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. I turned around and thanked that guy so many times. Like, thank you. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Also, I was looking up my name in the French Roses Discord, and then I saw like a few chats between people when I won the giveaway. They were dissing me in that freaking video, in the freaking Discord chat. They were dissing me like, oh, who's Shelly? How does she win? She's only a level 10. How does she win? Girl, how dare you? I don't appreciate the shade being thrown towards me. Like, I'm sorry if I'm not a level 100 and billion trillion. Like, excuse me. They was like, oh, who's Shelly? Who's that? And then somebody said they were gonna kill me. How dare you? What did I do? I just didn't talk that much in this. That's how surprising it was. I did not talk in that Discord server at all. I literally thought French Roses was joking. Like, I thought it was I just saw like the notification one day on like Discord, and it said, oh, $50,000 Robux giveaway. And I was like, ain't no way I'm gonna win. Anyway, so I pressed it, and then I forgot about it. It came in one ear, went out the other. I just forgot about it. And then I won. I was like, huh? No way. And honestly, half of that, I'm kind of stupid. Like, honestly, I'm kind of stupid. I gave away half of it. Like, so many people got VIP on just to impress. Like, I gave away so much. I just mostly bought clothes, and most of it also went towards bloxburg. That's why I always have so much money to build all these plots. But most of it just went towards people and like just to impress, please donate, stuff like that. When Bloxburg had this update with the Halloween cannon ticket thing, I bought that like 5 times. Because what was I supposed to do with like 35,000 Robux? What was I genuinely gonna do with that? I also changed my username because my username was like really cringe at the time. It was gangsta. I was so cringe. Why was my username gangsta? That was so I still cringe at that. Anyway, if you guys want like a life hack for like if you're doing like overgrown like builds, stack your decals. I've never given away this secret before, but if you want to be a pro at making overgrown houses, or just like a decal master like myself, stack your decals. I've seen so many people just put one straight line of the same decal, and then it looks weird and fake and ugly. No shade, but like, stop. It looks weird and it looks thin and it just looks bad. Stack. I use these 2 decals. I get them from Mugsy's inventory. They're like 2 different types of decals. They blend really nice together. Also, notice how they have no white outline. Stop using decals with white outlines. They're so ugly. Please stop it. They're hideous and they're disgusting, and they make their builds look they make your builds look weird and ugly and cheap. Sorry. What that it looks weird and it looks disgusting. It doesn't look right. Cuz when you walk, if you look at a house in real life, do you see a white outline on the freaking vines? I don't think so. So stop doing that. Stop using decals with white. Find a good decal that has no white outline and use that. So when I do my vines, I make sure to like mix them up. I mix them up so they look like, because if you look at a house in real life, they don't have one type of vine. They have different types of vines. Some have flowers on it. Some are Some are thin, some are thick. Some they have nature has a variety of different types of vines. You don't just get one type of vine if you look at somewhere. No, they're different types. So if you want a realistic build like this, you have to incorporate the realism that you get in real life. I cannot stress this enough. That's why sometimes I'll just be looking like at a build that I see on like Pinterest or just on TikTok, and it looks weird because the vines, sure, the build might be cool, but the vines, they look weird. So, and like they're trying to go for that overgrown look, but it looks like Bloxburg. If you're going for like a realistic type of house, you're not gonna like aim for a Bloxburg looking house. You're gonna look for a realistic house. So yeah, stack your decals. Get decals that are like, when I get decals that are around the same color, like there are different types of greens. Do not mix dark green, light green, neon green. No, that looks weird too. Mix decals that look remotely similar. The leaves can be kind of different. That's not really a big problem, but like get decals that like the green is kind of the same. And then you can mix those and they look nice. Okay? Because if you don't, it's going to look weird and bad. Okay, there are two topics that I want to talk about. First, pottery. Oh my god. I love pottery so much. I'm a junior in high school, but I've been doing pottery. I first found the class when I was like, I was a sophomore in high school, and I was so bored. Like, we had no good classes in my school. We didn't. We did not have fun classes in my school. We only had sports and art. And yeah, art is cool, but I don't want to draw all the time. So I was just so bored. I didn't know what to do. So when I was trying to register for classes, I scrolled through that thing like 5 times looking for a fun class to do because I was so bored. I just got out of a semester of freaking like science, biology, like biology, like in another elective that was about sorry. And I just got oh my god, English. I just got another elective that was about biology. So I was so bored about everything. So I scrolled through the register thing like 5 times looking for a class, and I couldn't find anything. Until I looked at the bottom. I saw ceramics. I was like, what the heck is a ceramic? What is that? So I went on Google and I typed up ceramic. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make pots and cups and stuff like that. I was like, whatever, fine, cool. So I clicked it and I registered for it. And next year rolled I registered for classes in freshman year, and then I got it in my sophomore year. So I registered in freshman year, and then I got the ceramic class in sophomore. So sophomore year rolls around, and I'm in the ceramic class for, I think it was second period. Was it second period? I think it was second period. So I got the ceramic class, and at first I was like, this is so boring. And then we actually got to work with like the wheel, and I was like, wait, this is low-key kind of fire though. Like I was so excited. Like it was so cool. At first when I was making it, I was so bad at wheel throwing. I was good at hand building, but wheel throwing, oh my god, I was so bad. And I was thinking, oh, I'm a pro at usually I'm good at everything on the first try. Like, I'm the type of person to be good at everything on the first try. But wheel throwing, that humbled me quick. Like, I left that class with clay in my hair. There was clay in my hair. That's how bad it was. So, I was determined. Since this humbled me so bad, I was determined. I was determined to to be good at wheel throwing. I was like, yes, I will be master thrower of the world. So it took me like a couple months because there were so many, oh my gosh, there's so many steps to knowing how to throw on a wheel. First, you have to know how to center the clay. If your clay is not centered, you're done. If you don't know how to center your clay, you're done. You like this. That's like the number one step, and it's one of the hardest steps. It took me like a month to know how to center clay, because when you centering clay, you need to become the Rock or something. You need arm strength. You need to become, you need to be strong. When I tell you the clay was moving me out of the chair, I am not lying to you. That clay was so strong. I was like, how is this 1 pound of clay shaking me like an earthquake? I was like, what? Are you serious? Like, it was moving me so much. And I was, and when I was centering, it would like, every time you try and like poke a hole, it would just splatter everywhere. Like, you have to center your clay or you're done. And then like the second thing is poking a hole. Poking the hole is kind of easy. That was I breezed through that step. That was easy. But pulling open your walls, oh my God, that was so hard, bro. That was so hard because I would always knock it off center. And then I would have to restart. And do you know how much clay that wastes? And clay is pretty freaking expensive. Clay is expensive. So I would like, every time I would try and pull it open, it would always knock off center, and then I would be done. I had to restart. So, but I learned that. And then the hardest, most difficult devil stage in pottery is pulling your walls up. Oh my God, that took me like 3 months. I would always, like, from the first time I tried to do pottery, the only thing that I wanted to do was make a cup. I was always making bowls. I'm not saying the bowls were good, but like, I just wanted to make a cup. That was the only thing I got my head on. I wanted to make a cup, and that was it. I wanted to make a cup. That was it. I could not make a cup because a clay's natural form is to go outward and not inward. Because I wanted to pull a straight wall, bro. It would always go outward and turn into a bowl. I was like, I don't want a bowl. Why am I getting bowl? Like, I promise you, I made like 6 bowls. No, not even, probably like 10 bowls trying to make a cup. It was ridiculous. Like, why am I making cups? So that's when I started to grind and watch videos. I was like, I'm gonna watch these videos and I'll become a pro. So I watched videos and I learned how to make a cup, and it was for the first time, I was so excited. I finally made a cup. Like, what the heck? I actually made a cup this time. Like, it wasn't like the best cup, but it was still super freaking good for like a first try. Not a first try. It was not a first try. It was like 100th time. So I've made a cup, and it's really, I was really happy with it. Also, I've made cups. Like, recently, I've made like these 2 cups for my teachers because my teachers are super nice. So I was like, okay, I'll do them a favor and make them a coffee cup, because these are coffee addicts. So I made them a cup, and then they freaking exploded in the kiln. Bro, I thought, like, if the clay you want to do is not fully dry, bro, you're done. If the clay is not fully dry and you put it in the kiln, you're done, and it's gonna explode. When I tell you, my teacher ran up to me and said, your clay, the cup's exploding in the kiln, I wanted to cry. I was heartbroken because they were almost done. But it's whatever. Like, I was so sad. Like, what? How did they explode? Like, I guess there was like a little bit of moisture left in the bottom of the cup, but that really pissed me off. Like, I was sad the whole day. Like, I was gonna surprise my teachers with those cups too. But anyways, so this is the final product. I already showed this in the beginning. this is I didn't even talk about the second topic I was going to talk about because the video was too short. But anyway, this is the final product. I love these doors. I love the lights. I love, it's just so pretty. I love all the details that I use. Look at those chairs and look at the pot. Look at the pot. This is my signature thing. I love when I put the pots that are falling, and I love the dormers that I put. I love that. Like I made sure I made them perfect because I know Faulty is always talking about, oh, if they're not connecting, the build's bad. Like, oh, whatever. So I made them perfect. I love all the trees. I love all the vines. I love them. I think they look super nice. I like the backyard. It looks super nice. But anyways, I think this is gonna be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you comment down below, and goodbye.